For the mini doc that I'm currently working on, I need to decide on a narration style. There are 6 to choose from, and if you like documentaries, you will recognize all of them. Tschou zämä. I'm René, a Swiss documentary videographer, filmmaker, camera operator in LA. But first, let's go on a shoot. I love making documentaries. I get to meet interesting people in locations I've never been before. I have the opportunity to film at the famous Art Center College of Design in Pasadena. Mark, my protagonist, invited me to shadow him during the Art Center's famous car event. For today's shoot, I knew I was going to follow Mark throughout a crowd, so a lot of walking. I needed a gimbal, and here you see me balancing my FX3 along with the 16-35 lens. And then briefly testing the unit so that I'm confident and everything works fine. As for my other gear, I brought my DJI mic setup. It's a dual mic remote, very convenient, and my protagonist can move freely. Then of course the battery, everything is fully charged. I also brought ND filters, a 6 and a 4 stop, because I knew everything was going to be outside, or at least most of it. I like these because these are magnetic and I don't have to screw these on in front of the lens. Also, something important is my lens cleaning kit. I've been in multiple locations where I touched the lens and it became dirty, so it's always great to have something to clean the dust off. SD cards, memory cards, and then a spare lavalier mic, because it happened to me once that the remote setup didn't work and I had to get to the nearest Best Buy and get a solution, which sucks. And then some other miscellaneous tools like screwdrivers, belts, elastics, just things that could come in handy. And everything goes in my low pro Flipside 500, I think it's the model. I love this backpack. It's big enough. It can hold a ton of cameras and lenses. And you see I also carried a monopod just for situations when I could take the camera off the gimbal. I even can carry my gimbal in there, so it's a really convenient setup. So now I'm ready, and Mark, the protagonist, should arrive any minute now. And this is always a great moment because I know I'm ready and I get to do what I love the most, which is following a character and capture their personality. I absolutely love it. Choosing what narration style I want to use is an important decision. This can dictate many other things, such as how I prepare my interviews or write a voice-over script, the way I shoot, and even how I edit my video or film. Once I know how I want to tell the story, I can start pulling footage into my timeline, and I know that I can fill in any gaps with narration. Basically, it becomes the glue that holds everything together and forms one harmonious piece. There are 6 main narration styles that I can choose from. Number 1, chapters. It is a simple solution for me and it's simple for the audience. Number 2, off-camera narration. This is a traditional style of storytelling using a narrator who is off-camera, never seen. It is my favorite form when a film sometimes loses momentum. Then a narrator can push the story forward and keep the audience engaged, because now they are not only watching, but also listening. This keeps the brain pretty occupied, and it's a pretty cool, in air quotes, trick. Number 3, on-camera narration or host. In my films and videos, the host is usually me, but in bigger productions, the host usually is a celebrity or a TV personality. Number 4, no narration. For this style, the story is pieced together using only clips of what I captured. Crafting a compelling story without any narration is very challenging. It's time-consuming and requires experience and talent.
Number 5, follow one character. This is a style of storytelling where I would choose one person to follow throughout the film. The documentary Seaspiracy on Netflix is a great example of that. And number 6, interview-led or talking head. This is a technique where I interview a person and then edit their quotes together to create a story.
I often choose a combination of on-camera narration with off-camera narration, also called voiceover, and mix in interviews. Now back to my current film. What style should I choose for this one? Well, here are my thoughts. Some protagonists can summarize their story very well. Then an interview-led format works really well.
In this particular case, Mark, my protagonist, is an outgoing person, very social and very good at telling anecdotes. I think I will introduce the story myself, so the audience can see my passion for this one. Then I will switch to a voice-over script that drives the story forward and combine that with one-on-one interview snippets where Mark captivates us with interesting and funny anecdotes.
I'm moving on to my next shoot, down south in Cardiff by the Sea. I love that place, it's beautiful. That's it for today, thanks for watching, I see you in the next one. Tschou.